Hi guys, this is Kaizen and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be trying out the Hobby Mio's HM05 air compressor that I got at PSMS 2026 at the Hobby Mio booth. Yeah, I know it's a lot of words. I'm really excited for me to try this out with you guys. This is what he looks like. So it has a small tank over here, this one. And then it has its air valve here, which you can control the PSI, the usual stuff, the on and off knob, and a slot here where you can put your airbrush. This compressor here can be removed, and you can use this tank for the other Hobby Mio tools out there. So for example, you can use an HM04, which I could just show you here. I don't have it right now. It's also not available, but if it's available locally, I will try that as well. But so far we don't have it, so here we go. A picture. You can use that and you can connect it to the tank over here, which is kind of really modular for Hobby Mio because you just remove a little bit of the screws here and slot it in there, and now you can have every compressor for your needs. I really don't understand why would you need a tank if you want the portable one because you're moving around, but I guess if you're just gonna stay there for hours in a studio before you leave, I think it's useful. But I went to the HM05 one because this is gonna be the permanent compressor on my studio because my old one died. I have the WGH one and it on me, so I have a HM02 here, and you can put this on and use the tank of this compressor. It's kind of wild of a thing, to be honest, that you could just slap things in and it could just tank this up and turn this on. Just, again, cool. By the way, this compressor doesn't come with a hose like any compressor you buy, so make sure you buy a 1/8 thread of a hose if you're gonna use this. Or I know you're gonna probably get this for an upgrade, so grab your old hose and just put it in. This guy is particularly small, but even though it's small, it could do until max PSI of 55 to 60. It could pack some punch, truly. You'll never need that much of pressure, but it's good to know that it can do it. Aside from that, it has like an easy release air valve here, see that? Where you can release air so easily and moisture. Old compressors or the other ones with big tanks, you have to unscrew it, which takes forever, and then screw it back on and then tilt it. And this one, at least, it's so easy to tilt because you just do that. And you just quick press here to release the air, which is pretty nice and sweet. For this experiment, we'll be using a brand new Spare Max. Yeah, this is a Spare Max SP20X. I got it from Singapore, and I haven't opened it yet, so I guess this is the perfect match for them to try each other out. Aside from everything, the weather in the Philippines right now sucks. It's been raining for more than 3 to 4 weeks, non-stop, by the way. So every air moisture around my walls, everything is wet. So if you're gonna airbrush, moisture is the biggest threat to your paints right now. Especially this absorbs air, and that air has water, it goes to the tank, it will rust, and that's gonna be a problem. And especially it goes through your hose to your airbrush, you will be wondering why my paint is too wet. Is because there's water inside your air. To fix that, Hobby Alley gave me a moist trap by Hobby Mio as well. So this is just cheap, guys. You can just buy them off. I think this is around 250, 300. I am not sure. They gave this for me for free. This is also not sponsored because I bought this compressor with my own money. They just gave me this as a freebie. Just want to be transparent and clear with you all. Yeah. Just grab the moist trap here. So I have a quick connect. So I'm just going to remove my quick connect from the compressor. Oh, I have to turn this off first. Yeah, I need to turn this off. See that? That's air that had water in it. So you put your moist trap here. This is a really convenient way to protect your paints from too much moisture. Also, I usually do a double moist trap. So one moist trap tank into the air valve and then one moist trap for the airbrush to the hose. But in this setup, I'm just gonna use one. I'll figure out a way to get another attachment here. There's so many attachments for airbrushes, so yeah. So I'll put my quick connect here be easier. Reason why I use quick connects is because I have a lot of airbrushes, and sometimes I like to switch around a lot. That's why all of my compressors has to have quick connect. So this is the setup here, and now we're gonna pull out our spare max. So this is the compressor here. Just put it on the side where my DJI mic is, so you guys can hear what it sounds like if it's off. There you go. And then let's try to spray. So I'm just gonna pull this away. It's completely quiet, like really quiet. I don't know if you guys can hear the air or my voice. Look at that, barely anything. So if you want to do a little bit quiet session, you can do it with the compressor. It's not noisy at all. Yeah. So I'll be using the Montemart acrylic ink to try this out. So let's give it a go. This is around 15 psi, I think. Yeah, it is 15 psi. So 15 psi. Yeah, very consistent. I could do a lot of details with the Spermax 20X. I think SP20X is the name. This is actually Spermax's detail airbrush. Yeah. And I can just do a little automation like there. Go farther. You can do this. Sorry, I'm not used to controlling it yet because there's a camera right in front of me. Okay, I think if I remove this to go even more detailed, can do it. Oh, shoot. There's like a little bit of tip drying. There we go. Go a little more. Anyway, that's what it sounds like if the compressor gets triggered, if there's no air in the tank. You can hear it. Like that. And then we can continue. But, oh my god, this is pretty good for detail. It can actually do it. We can go a little closer. Go even smaller. Wow. Yeah, the air is pretty consistent. I could really feel it. And it's back to quiet.
So I'm doing some airbrush warm-ups because I haven't airbrushed in quite a long time and I'm slowly losing control here. So this is a great exercise to do, just doing some random scribbling, some circles, pressure control. And while I was doing this, the air compressor was doing so well. I had no cuts or breaks on the air. It was very smooth the entire time. So I was able to do a good warm-up so far. But at this point, I think I really need more practices because damn, I haven't done this in a while.
So I've been airbrushing for a couple of hours now, maybe 2 hours or so, and it's still not hot. It's not heating up, which is a great sign. It has a cooling fan here. It cools the compressor, and yeah, I am really not worried for it to overheat or anything. After a few sessions with this guy, it's pretty solid. It has everything I need. If you're gonna airbrush with lacquers, you don't even need anything beyond 35 psi, but this could go until 60. And it's super modular. It is super modular. If you want a stronger compressor, you could just unscrew this and then remove this here and then slap on that compressor and use the tank and the air velocity control. You could use pretty much any air compressor that uses 1/8 thread anyway if you don't like this compressor. But It is so convenient already. It gives you that option. You could just carry this with one hand. I think this is around 3 kilos. I could just switch the compressor to a smaller one, which is, this is only a 20 to 25 psi compressor, but I don't think you need to do that. But this is also very perfect, and then the HM04 is also an easy swap with this one, so I'm definitely gonna get that one, and when it comes out, and try it out. Guys, this is pretty much a smart buy right now, and it's really, really, really cool. So if I were you guys, go check it out. I highly recommend this for 2026, I swear to God. If you really need a new compressor that's silent, works, it has all the features you need, it's this one. I will do probably an update video of this after a few months or so, how it's faring so far. But I was just really excited for this one when I saw it. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.